Why was TranZit so unpopular? What made it one of the most controversial maps that have ever been released by Treyarch? What made it good? What made it bad? I try to answer each and every one of these questions to the best of my ability, and a tad of personal opinion. So, why was it so unpopular? So, I think that, contrary to Town, which had Pack-a-Punch, perks, and the box always at arm's length, this map dilutes the gameplay quite a lot. The perks are all placed all over the map, and the box may appear at any of the 5 locations, and the Pack-a-Punches are headed to unlock and keep open, considering you need a turbine on the other side of the map. And you need to keep it there all time. So it's just a nightmare to do on one player, which is why in the footage below, you don't see me Pack-a-Punching ever. But I do see the point of it, right? Because these features are very thematic, considering you need to move around with the locations, but you do so with the bus, which you can also upgrade, by the way, which is so fun. And I do think that people that remember TranZit fondly today do so because of the existence of the bus. Unfortunately, the bus also gives the pace to the map. So if you ever found yourself stuck in an area, as the bus leaves, you will have to wait for the bus to travel back to all other locations and then come pick you up in another couple of rounds. I believe it's particularly annoying when playing with friends because often somebody will stay behind for the box, or maybe pack a punch while the rest go on the bus and leave their friends to their fate. It's not fun to have to wait 5 minutes for your friends to come back on that same bus to finally get to play together again. And I just have to mention Avogadro, which is another pain in the ass. Once he's active, he won't stop harassing you. He'll stop the bus, he'll stun you when you chase zombies, he'll slow you down until you have EMPs, and even then, he'll keep on coming back until you finish the boss fight by filling up all the soul boxes, which is incredibly tedious. Now, another feature that I just have to mention is obviously the fog, which I shouldn't even call it a feature, because we all know that the fog was a limitation on the hardware that we had at the time. And it's even been confirmed at the beginning of this year, so we know that it's more of a bug than a feature, really. It makes it hard to see anything and to really appreciate what the map is made of. It gives a creepy and oddly vibe to it, which is also very immersive, which I think is a selling point to people. But I just also have to mention the denizens, which, oh my god, I hate these guys. I don't think that it's been confirmed, but I also think that these gremlins were added together with the fog to impair movement and maybe make it more creepy and not traversable by foot. They are probably my most annoying addition to the game, and they force you to play the map in stages if it was not connected at all. I know that the purpose was to make you use the bus and be safe, but it limits my control on the flow of the map, and I don't think that pleased players in the slightest. And oh god, we have to mention the one weapon for this map. And nobody will bat an eye if I say that it's probably the worst out of all the wonder weapons in classic zombies. It's absolutely horrible and there's no saving it. It's not fun to use, it's not powerful, it breaks instantly, and if you're on the other side of the map, good luck getting it again if it breaks. And I do think that, weirdly enough, the wonder weapon is one of the standing points for any map. And maybe their saving grace if anything goes wrong. If the wonder weapon's good, people have a reason to play it again and again and still have fun. But on TranZit, it can't even be found on the box. You must be crafted, it's just a chore to do. Now, I'm not an Easter egg guy. I love watching people do them, and I'm super interested in the lore, but I'm more of a casual. And I only look at how fun they seem to do, how gratifying they feel at the end, and their impact on the story. And both TranZit's and Die Rise's Easter eggs are laughably short and uninteresting. Still, it involves having to do with the fog, denizen, all of that shit, and that just doesn't seem fun at all. But what about now? What can we say about TranZit since its release 12 years ago now? I think that over time, people have grown on the map a lot more than I expected. It's nothing like any other map released, and although it didn't meet the potential it had, it's still incredibly enjoyable. I think my highs were not as high as those of other people, and I have to recognize that to other people, the flow of the map isn't a turn-off, but a selling point. Having to strategize around the map's features, bugs, flaws, whatever, was always something people love to do, and I have to give credit where it's due. And with the release of the trailer for Black Ops 7, we're seeing a surge of theories on what the zombies could bring on the table this year. It seems like a pleasant surprise might be on the horizon. Screenshots of Farm have been shown, and the hype of the game is up again. We'll just have to see, I guess. With everything said, though, I can't hide the fact that for me, the map doesn't bring enough to the table. It actively harms my enjoyment, by diluting the experience. And I still want to respect its potential and the ideas that were behind it, But I wish we had better hardware so that they would have made a better map out of it. My final verdict? D+, for encouragement. But what about you? Do you feel differently about this classic map? Was it flawed, charming, immersive? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I hope I'll catch you next time. See ya.